President Trump is now being blamed by many due to the deaths of children and adults in recent events. Today we're going to talk about the flash flooding that we saw just recently in Texas and how this search is still underway. But now lawmakers are coming out and saying that the vacancies to our National Weather Service could have potentially caused these deaths. So today we're going to break this down, what is happening at this time, and why this could be a catalyst. And this is a horrific event. Okay? Children being swept away in a flash flood, adults, camp counselors, people in nearby towns simply losing their life because of a flood. But could this flood have been prevented? Or could people have been warned to get out early and save their lives? Well, let's discuss that in today's video. If you enjoy these daily updates, do me a favor, go ahead, hit that like button, and now let's begin. Look at this right here. It says, Texas floods live updates. At least 88 dead as search for survivors intensifies. It says forecasters warn slow-moving thunderstorms could cause more flash flooding over Texas today. Yeah, today on Monday, July 9th. They are concerned there could be more flash flooding. That's another problem. I want to read you some of the highlights from this article right here. Again, not really highlights, but key piece of information. It says what we know. Dozens killed. The death toll rose to at least 88 across 6 counties today. In Kerr County, officials reported 75 deaths, including 48 adults and 27 children. Flash flood watch. Slow-moving thunderstorms will bring rain and the risk of more flooding today to already saturated parts of central Texas. That's according to the National Weather Service. A flood watch remains in place for San Antonio, Austin, and Kerr County until 7 p.m. local time. Okay. It says the major disaster declaration. The catastrophic flooding struck Friday with the surge of 20 to 26 feet on the Guadalupe River near Kerrville, causing widespread damage. President Donald Trump has signed a major disaster declaration for Kerr County, which is west of Austin. Now, I want to show you a couple other things, okay? First, this is the big one. This is the big headline, is the Camp Mystic, okay? It says Camp Mystic confirms 27 dead in Texas floods as more rain looms. Now, people are concerned. And the concern is that this was something that they've known about for some time. This was always something that they were concerned with, is that they could see flooding from the Guadalupe River. I think they've seen it in the past as well. I think this is like 20 or 30 years ago. But again, it's something that has been on their mind. Okay? Now, it's not just there, though. It's in many other cities that they're concerned with flooding. Okay, our atmosphere is changing. We are seeing more rain. We are seeing our climate's changing a little bit. It's shifting, and that's a concern as well. Look at this one right here. It says Lake Michael Dam in Mebane could fail due to a tropical storm, Chantal. That was the reports as of this morning. Okay, city officials are warning of it. But here's the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention. Hey, look at this right here. It says, Schumer demands investigation of Trump Weather Service vacancies in wake of Texas flooding. What many people are asking, and some are just blaming President Trump already, is did his moves and creating vacancies in the National Weather Service, did that delay the warning to people in Texas? Now, I want to read a little bit of this article from The Hill, though. It says right here, Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer is demanding that the Commerce Department's Inspector General investigate vacancies at the National Weather Service offices and whether they increased the death toll in recent flash flooding in Texas. Schumer wrote on Monday, okay, in a Monday letter to Roderick Anderson. It says, open an investigation into the scope, breadth, and ramifications of whether staffing shortages at key local National Weather Service stations contributed to the catastrophic loss of life and property during the deadly flooding. keep this in mind, okay? The property would have been lost no matter what. You can't just pick up a house and move it, okay? Especially if it's there. Now, if it's a trailer, you can hook it up and you can haul it away. But the loss of life, that's the big one. It says he noted that the New York Times reported that key forecasting and coordination positions at the San Antonio and San Angelo offices of the National Weather Service were vacant at the time of the Friday storm. Also keep in mind, okay, that Friday was July 4th. That was part of the issue. Now, I'm not saying that the vacancies had nothing to do with it. They could have. And again, this investigation is going to go through. Look at this. It says, those local offices were missing a warning coordination meteorologist, a science officer, and a senior hydrologist, among other vital forecasting, meteorology, and coordination roles. It says, these are experts responsible for modeling storm impacts, monitoring rising water levels, issuing flood warnings, and coordinating directly with local emergency managers about when to warn the public and issue evacuation warnings or orders. Yeah, this is highly concerning. This is a spot in Texas where many people said for years that they were concerned about this. Obviously, then something catastrophic happens, and now everyone's talking about it. But that's exactly what happened in Maui. Remember the fires from Maui? And then everyone started talking about, well, we need this, we need that, and so we need to put more warnings in place. Okay. Same thing happened for California. Remember when LA was on fire and the destruction, the houses just completely leveled. Even now, you go back and look at the Pacific Palisades and it does not look like it used to. It's completely different. But the key takeaway from all this is now people are talking about it. Now people are wondering, do we need to do more? Should we have other measures in place in case X doesn't work? The answer is yes. We have to protect the American people. Now, is President Trump rightfully being blamed for this? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out all the information on this soon enough. But the key takeaway from all this is we have to do more for us here in the United States. So many people are talking about why are we so involved in everything that's going on across the country or across the world, going on in the Middle East. We have issues here. Here at home, we need to address first. Address the issues here, protect the American people first, and then we can go looking abroad. So we'll see what happens, but as of today, that is what we know. Many people are blaming President Trump for the vacancies at the National Weather Service, but now are saying that we need to be better prepared. So millions of people are being warned that if there are issues, there are potential tornadoes, hurricanes, flash flood warnings, you might want to get out as quickly as possible because, again, we just don't know how early these warnings are going to come. So I will leave you with that, but thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.